Oh, we're good. good. Oh boy. Man, I took serious loss there. Make sure the stream is healthy. Yo, Knight Rider, welcome to the stream. First log stream, everyone. Super excited about it. Gonna just do some regular rating, and then we got some funny stuff planned that you'll see a little bit later in the stream. Right now, we're just doing a little bit of VP grind. You guys will be able to see Hector. What's up? Sergian, welcome, buddy. Narcotic, thank you for coming to the first stream. I'm happy to have y'all. So, we're just doing regular rating right now, just trying to catch up on some VP. We got some good opponents this week in Born, Praetorian, and Quantum Red. Zalan! Oh man, I got all the big YouTubers on the stream. Feeling important. Thanks for coming, guys. How's everyone doing? Did everyone do well on the event? That last 30 minutes was quite a bit nuts. I think the gap between all the teams is maybe like 100. I think we dropped 2,000 souls last night and went from 146 to like 151, and everyone was in panic mode for a second. Ron Gamer, welcome, man. What's up? How are you? It's one thing about LoG, man. If you're not quick, they will steal your targets. Look, getting kicked out already. Guys are too fast for me. So let's see, what do we got here? Quantum. So this is what the league looks like at the moment. I tried to get a video out this morning, but it was just nuts. The server error with the event, I was running into a lot of stuff, and most of the video was me waiting for loading screens for 3 or 4 minutes, and it wasn't making good content. So I figured our first log related thing would be a live stream, and you know, as we progress, there'll be a lot more of the members jumping on. They want to do it ever since we did our interview with the NTG guys, man. Like, we fell in love with this. It was great, and I wanted to give a huge shout out to all the guys at NTG, Sergion, LOGgaming. I mean, without them, I wouldn't have gotten any of this up. They were all so friendly in helping me set up, use whatever system, and it was just great, man. The YouTube community is a bunch of awesome content creators. I'll make sure when I post this up, I'll put everyone's link in the description. You guys are probably already subscribed to everyone that I'm gonna say, but I'm gonna do it anyways. And I'm getting attacked. Doan has been sitting on me, man. If you guys don't know Dona B, he is an absolute beast. And it'll be kind of cool. I feel like it'll be cool for you guys to watch streams on the competitive level and see how crazy it gets. Right now I'm trying to get used to talking and streaming at the same time, but I'm sure after a couple streams I'll get used to it, and you guys will just be able to see me kind of just fly through things. Right now I'm just trying to make sure you guys are, you know, involved in things like that. And, you know, if there's something you want to see during the stream, just let me know, leave it in chat. I'm keeping an eye on it, keeping an eye on the health, and let me know. We can do some fun stuff. If you want me to raid with certain titans, we can do that. You guys are great. But yeah, just let me know, cause kind of just winging it at the moment. And my teammates are stealing all the hits. They're too fast. Man, the The league is bubbled. Has anyone seen this Russian team lately? Dude, they've been killing it. I see them almost every server. Free castle. Alright, let's see what it is. 5K? Doesn't matter. I just need to do a battle. So it's looking like a Mamesh. What's your guys' best way to go at Mamesh? I'm having... Between the Panthers, it's not so bad. But my main thing with Mamesh is I wish they would fix Grenadier as troops. Because the best way to counter any Grenadier is with Pikemen. Grenadier will beat Pikemen. Pikemen will beat Grenadier every day of the week. I'll show you when we come up to an all fire base or a Solzar base or something like that. It's just the troop priority is a little bit backwards for me, and I wish that it would even out a little bit more. And you guys will see what I mean here in a second. I'm sure I'll run into one. But right now I'm just waiting with Vixia. Just pikemen for stream friendly purposes. It's pretty low maintenance. This dude has a skull. Let's see how it goes. It's just kind of low maintenance. I can kind of just autopilot things while I talk to you guys. Oh man, he's got a bunch of good resists. Panthers take a little more effort. I'm just not that great at multitasking yet. Rated defense, I would consider challenging. If I'm to be honest with you, man, like I want to give you guys a lot of insight on what it's like being in LoG and a lot of my thoughts on the game and things of that issue. Going through the game, you know, starting at low castle, I remembered before that all I really wanted to do was just be max. I want to be a max castle, want to be a max castle, want to be a max castle. And don't get me wrong, the end game is great. The end game's really great. I kind of wish, in hindsight, going back, I wish I would have maybe stayed at castle level, you know, 23, right around that area, because it was still challenging. Once you get to the end game and you have, you know, a good set of Titan arsenal, it's just, I mean, you guys are watching me right now, it's kind of just autopilot. You know, the streamers like Golden and Zaid. Oh, Zaid, what's up, buddy? They're low castle level, and you know, a lot of people get hate for the whole low castle thing, but to kite a ranger on max castle, like, that takes focus, and it takes a lot of skill to do that kind of thing. And I just feel like once you get to castle 25, you kind of lose a lot of that challenge, you know. So I mean, but don't get me wrong, it's great for competition purposes. And here's Solzar. I'll show you what I mean. For competition purposes, it's great. I mean, if you want to be the top guy on your top team, man, like, feel free, max out. But if you really enjoy the challenge of raiding and like doing things like strategically and things like that, then, you know, stay a little bit lower. Alright, if I could stop messing up right here. And this is what I'll show you about Gren not working properly. Solzar, in my opinion, should be a hard base to raid. Mamesh with all Grenadiers should be a hard base to raid. So what I do is I usually put Vixie on the back. It's okay. I put Vixie in the back and I kind of just trail her behind the pikemen. And you'll see what I mean. The Grenadier just completely walk to their death. It just doesn't make sense to me. I would love to make a really good Gren base, but at the moment it's just not very what's the word I'm looking for? It's not very meta friendly, just because there's not much troop loss. People aren't afraid to hit it anymore. Like look, these Gren right here. Just walking to the death, man. I don't get it. Solzar won't shoot, or Sardu won't shoot at him. And all you really have to do is keep the ranger in the back. I'm not too sure why or how. Oh look, they got a shot off. My ranger was too far back, but these guys just, walking to their death. After this, I'll find a base that I consider pretty difficult. Where's Zayd? I got something for Zayd. Zayd, what you got in defense right now, man? Thanks, Sergine. I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm a little bit nervous. I've been watching a lot of NTG guys and do streams like that, and they're so fluid and the content's great. I feel like I'm living up to a level, but I'm having a lot of fun, and that's really all that matters. Where's Zayd at? Actually, we gotta do this first. Someone said they wanted to see a max Runa, so today, just for fun, we're gonna take a Runa, we're gonna max her out, and we're gonna raid some castles with it. Game sounds a bit hot, Chef. Man, I'm on the big screen. Alright, let's see. Let's try to max Runa out real quick. I got a bunch of fodder. I just made the decision maybe a couple weeks ago that I'm just never gonna play with lands again. But when I think the game's too low now. But when I was playing really competitively, I thought, having lands would be great, but it's just a pain, man. You lose out on troops, you lose out on a lot of spells because they got to go on lands and stuff, and then you got to maintenance them. So I just figured, the best way for me, I'm just going to play naked. If I have lands, whatever. If I don't, whatever. But I have all this fodder left from when I kept all these cryos. If you are playing with lands, the best tip I can give to you is use cryos, because his natural buffs help the capacity of lands just fill up. 90% of the time, 89% of the players that play this game aren't going to defend lands anyways, so the main focus is just to get that meter all the way up. I don't know, can I Discord? Does anyone in chat know if I could Discord through this? And get Sergion on here. But the effects are kind of loud. I have been attacked. How's that? Alright. Let me hop on Discord real quick. iPhone 7S or 7 Plus. How's that? Yeah, better? Awesome, thanks, Alon. Alright, so let's hurry up and go max this thing. Excuse me, that was rude. But going back to lands, I just have a bunch of this fodder that I kept forever just because I thought lands were the way, and I'm just giving up on it, man. Lands are not the way. Got a ton of these Corias. All right, we'll catch up. I want to start getting on Discord, and I want to start having these guys on, because that's what makes it fun for me. Having these guys like go back and forth, all the banner and chats. It's a lot of fun to watch. And yes, I'm going to raid with Aruna here pretty soon. And then we'll go back to some serious stuff. You guys want to see Panther tactics, anything you guys want my opinion on or would like to see, just let me know and I'd love to do it for you. I got Champ Jald, got a pretty decent Gren set. So we can do some cool meta stuff here too, some informational gameplay. What am I gonna get rid of? I really don't want to get rid of these Korea. Even though I say I don't like lands, I still keep them sometimes. I'm getting busted up right now. Hold on. Tell these guys. Dibs. Down next. I'll show you. This guy has probably one of the best castles in the game. Yeah, I'll finish maxing her out. I don't want to get rid of any 4 stars. Let's see. Get rid of all these. Oh, we'll wait for our turn on Dome. Thanks, guys. You guys are the best. I swear to God, the YouTube community is such a tight-knit community. I just joined their band group, and it's completely different than a lot of the line chats I'm in. There's the main difference that I like about the band non-toxic chat and the line like chats that we run is that not once have I seen any kind of team beef or honestly I forget. I'm sure there's a lot of people on different teams there, but I mean you never hear about it. It's more of just a community and everyone kind of just hangs and shares information. It's great. I really like it. You guys are great, man. You guys are really supportive. Hopefully I can get the hang of this soon. Alright, let's check on Dawn real quick. Getting Runa up. Colossal. Alright, let's see. What did they say? If he's capping you, please feed him his buddy's islands. Chef, get him. And you know, if there's certain guys on the team that you guys want on the stream, they'd love it too. Minchi. You know, it'll be cool. You guys will be able to see a lot of these players that go unknown. Like sometimes you'd see like, man, who's that guy in the #1 spot, and you know, you never see them in game because they're always on Legends. You know, if you play on a lower league, and on our streams, you'll be able to see some cool stuff like that. Oh, Dawn's unshielded. All right, let's see what you got here. I'm definitely not going in with Runa. Let's go in with Vixia. And I don't mind showing guys, like, I'm not real big on this whole secretive, oh man, I can't show you my skills. Like, I really don't care. If you guys want to see, if you guys want to see my skills, you can see my skills. Most of the times people figure it out anyways, and I'm not big on trying to hide that stuff. So, you know, if there's some stuff you want to see, just feel free. I'm gonna play the game the same way regardless. It'd be like you not knowing my skills. It really doesn't matter. So Dawn here has a sick Rebellion. I mean, this thing just rips people. And I might lose here. Be okay. I will be okay. And here's the thing, I'm beating him easily, but I already know what resist most of our guys have, and I got most of our people on the server. I've kind of got what their resistances are down memorized pretty well, so I do it around that. But if it's your first time hitting him, he's a very, very good player. I mean, you just saw there, my Vixia has max poison resistance, and he still took out half my troops, and there he is, right there on me. Oh, oh, oh. I got some greens. Got some greens. Oh, this dude's level 11. Never mind. Exactly. Your new Titan gets mapped by enemies. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It's really no big deal. You guys can see whatever you want. I got no problems. Alright, so going back to this Runa. Going back to this Runa. I really want to get some rating done with this. I feel like this would be fun. I don't think anyone's maxed out a Runa on stream before. I got a bunch of fodder. The only thing I'm really saving fodder up for is the... whatchamacallit? What am I trying to say here? The only thing I'm saving this stuff up for is the Titan Pantheon, because there's a lot of really cool relics there that I want to get, that I've seen. Pantheon, yeah. Thank you. Alright, fireproof. Let's see, what else we got? Can I get rid of that? No. Gonna have to be some berserkers. No. Oh man, I think I'm out of good food. I get rid of that. I'm doing it for you guys. Just throwing Titans away. People are so attached to Titans, man. Like, you get them every season reward, and through these events you get so many that it just, oh, that would have been a mistake. Alvinos is my child. That would never happen. I got Champ, Yard Dog. I feel like I like to have a pretty decent collection, and I think I'm gonna stop there because I really don't wanna lose too much. It was funny, Lord was saying that a lot of the guys on our team have like 50 4-star Titans, and I got really quiet during the interview, and I'm just like, I only have like 12, 13. I was like, where are you guys getting all these from? But I once I get a new 4-star Titan that I have doubles of, I fuse it away immediately. Alright, so let's check out this one. What she got? Titan, resist against lightning, colossal, and fireproof. Okay, which one of you guys have Thor on defense? Not yet? Yes, no, maybe? So, Titan resist against fire. Alright, so I'm gonna put some fire resistance on you for some Grenadier base, and then I know I got some physical relics. I used to run a really great Ulrich before what was it? My old Ulrich was like 120 armor, 130 piercing, and 100 crit. This is before Rangers came out, and I just had it. I had him going on every base, man. It was great. All right, Titan armor piercing. I'll go Titan armor piercing over critical any day. Don't raid, don't are nearly enough of you. No Thor anywhere. It's okay. Where's my buddy? Where's my buddy? We're gonna go visit non-toxic. Gonna go. Jeez, you guys have 3 teams here? You guys killed it last event. I think he's in here. Oh, Zaid, where are you? Where'd you go, man? Is he not here anymore? There he is. There's the man, the myth. Oh, you're shielded, Zaid. The heck? It's okay. We'll do some other raids. We'll see what we can do here. I want to try and not use too many troops because that's kind of cheating. But at the same time, you know what? I like you guys. I like non-toxic. It looks like I'm going to be leaving some greens. Let's see what I can do here. I'm going against a level 60. I'm not sure what that is, but let's see what we can do. This might be funny. Taking 2 of those, taking 2 rage. I've taken at least 3 troops. What's a troop that I'm not going to use? Goliaths. Get some reinforcements. Man, I got 8 people in the stream. Thanks, guys. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm about to get crushed. Oh, boy. Alright, let's see what we got. I'm just kind of cutting in a while. Let's see. Ursula, if you're watching, you're about to get left a green. Oh god, alright, it's over. I'm not good enough to use Luna. It's over. Oh man. This jump team is pretty good. Yeah, even my level 25 Goliath don't even bring anything to it. Okay, so that's a fail. Maybe I was talking a little trash. That was bad. We'll just go back to rating. We'll go back to regular rating. Right now, Vixie is kind of my go-to. She's... Look, see what I mean? This dude is... Don will have those seasons where he has like 1,200 battles of just rating. He likes to play like... He likes to play the same way I do. He keeps Bear, which is just less of a headache. I'm just gonna start tagging hits. Cowgirl, you have a Lodga. Yeah, I know. Oh man, I didn't bring any troops. What am I doing? I brought no troops. I'm gonna have to Zade Gamer this out. Oh man, it's working. It's working. Oh god, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. No. Alright, let me... I'm just leaving greens everywhere. People are gonna be like, what's wrong with Chef? Let's get you out of here. Oh, see what I mean? Rage Goddess beating me to the punch. Let's see what you got. Ice, no big deal. Vixia dies like an old lady fighting. She really does. Do you guys remember when Vixia first came out? I was so excited. I was probably... I forgot where I was, but I saw her, and I didn't, at that point, there hadn't been any, what's the word, reskins that were released, and we had just finished up the Italis event, so I got 2 Italises, and I saw her, I'm like, oh man, this Ranger is going to be so special, it's going to have something different. And I went, and I spent the $99.99 to get her. And it was just an Italis reskin. I was so upset. Oh man. At the same time. My go-to is actually Lodga, but for streaming Jason yeah, sure. She's not necessarily my favorite attacker. She's more of a utility attacker. Because of the fact that I'm streaming and I'm trying to get used to talking and rating at the same time, my usual go-to is Panthers. But that takes a little more focus, and I want to really be able to pay attention to you guys. But this Vixia is in no way perfect. I ended up getting triple crit, but I took her for the defensive skills because everyone and their mother runs ice and poison resist, or ice and poison on defenses these days. And she's really great for raiding Gren bases because Pike overrule Gren any day. Yeah, man, triple crit. I still maxed her out. I haven't left a green with her in a while. I mean, besides the 2 I just left. Triple crit's great. I can put all armor piercing relics on her, and it works out just fine, man. Triple crit really isn't a bad thing. Maybe if the first skill wasn't triple crit, maybe if the first skill wasn't crit and like maybe damage or like armor piercing, I'd be a little bit happier. But you gotta think here. I'll show you in a second. Let me get out of here. I'm just gonna get kicked out of all these battles. The Praetorian born log war is real right now. So like I'll show you. In my opinion, crit's great. Just because I would take a crit skill over a damage skill any day because of the fact that it's a ×3 skill. So even though I have way too much crit, instead of doing 30k, my pikemen are indefinitely doing 90k a hit, right around 90k a hit. Yeah, with decent and 90 armor piercing isn't bad. And you also got to think that when that's enough armor piercing on most defenses, because I think armor caps at, I want to say 70, the most damage it can absorb. So once the 90 hits, and then the 90,000 damage behind hits that, it's usually enough. It's usually enough. There's not many bases that I run into that Vixia gets stuck up on. And if you guys want, I'll switch it up. Just say the word. Can we see the imp resist? Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I'm running 91 poison resist and 100 ice resist. Sorry, excuse me, taking a sip of my coffee. But right now, I'd say for the current meta, once you get up to just back-to-back raids, at season change, I'll usually load up on about 250 battles with the Portal Stones, just so I don't have to keep going in and doing it, because when you're in like a big cap war, and you guys missed it this morning, I would have liked to get some footage on that. I mean, you're seeing entire castles on fire, and I'm sure it happens on a lot of other levels. I'm just getting molly-whopped. Look at this. Don't. Farmer Den. Hey, Sergion. Left me a green. Hey, Bo. Thanks for showing up. I got the main man, Bo, in the chat. But, yeah, you guys got any questions? Anything I can answer? Anything you guys want to see? It's okay, buddy. I left you 3 greens. 3 for 1 is a good trade. Yeah, my team's saying no one's opening right now. Who's defending my castle? My castle is Mamesh. I actually have a couple of them. I've been trying out different sets and things like that. Sergion with the emojis. I used to have Albinos was my biggest go-to when I first started, and here's something that I'll give toward people working to the end game. A lot of people, in my opinion, rush to castle level 25 just way too quickly. I remember, in my opinion, the best way to get to 25 is you want to have the Titans first. You definitely want to have the Titan arsenal before you move up, because level 25 is no use to anyone if you don't have a great castle defender or you don't have a quick attacker, because here, I'll show you right here. Every attack, I'm losing 23,000 VP. And in my mind, I have to hit at least 2 castles before I get bubbled, or else I'm netting a loss of VP. So I have to... it's not like I'm hitting max castles every attack. Usually, sometimes there's only... let's see. Like, look at all this. All of this is bubbled, and when you're playing on Legends League with 3 gigantic teams like Born, LoG, and Quantum Web, like, hardly anything is ever open. So sometimes I have to take a castle level 20, or sometimes I have to take a smaller castle that just happens to be open. And like the trade-off from 25 to 19, so I would only get 11k from him. Let's just say in theory all these guys were bubbled. I'd get 16 from him. So for me to just net a positive 3k, I would have to hit both of these guys before I get hit once. And that's what brings me back to saying that you don't want to rush to Castle 25 if you don't have the Titan arsenal, because of the fact that the VP trade-off, if you're getting hit before you can hit someone else because maybe your Titans aren't that great, it's just going to be a VP bleed, and it'll be an inefficient max castle is what I'm trying to say. So I remember my very first defending Titan was Alvanos, and I was so excited. I remember we did the event. We all pushed crazy hard to get Alvanos, and I was lucky enough to get one with Titan Resist. And I think the meta for Titan Resist has really died off, especially for all these X troops. I almost even want to say that these X Titans are to counter Titan Resist Titans, if that makes sense, because, you know, if you're castle level 20 and you're going up against a maxed out 25 Alvanos with Titan Resist and all these things, it becomes a point where it's almost unfair. Let's say you go into an Alvanos like this one, which I really don't use him anymore. He kind of just sits on the trophy case. Let's say you go into him with a Mamesh and all Grenadiers or all Panthers. All of a sudden, your level 20 Panthers with those skills become a level 23 Panther, which makes you more competitively viable. Oh man, I'm getting a phone call. Should have turned that off. What is your opinion? What is the mandatory prior? What do you mean mandatory prior? What are you asking, JJ? Am I still good? Stream health is good. Wow, time is flying by. Hey, Godin, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. Born's been picking on me, man. You tell him to leave me alone. Look at this, Godin. Born. Don is just crushing me. Look at this. Born. One Joker. Doing good. What should someone have prior to hitting max castle? Okay. The best thing I would say is you want, before hitting max castle, the main thing I would work on is a quick attack. An attack that is easily utility based. That's why I go with Vixia, because, you know, she might not have the best offensive skill set, but I'm hitting a wider range of targets with minimal loss. Or, you know, if you have a Ledega and you can knock out 2 or 3 garrisons in, you know, a few seconds, then go with that. Ledega is a little bit harder these days because a lot of people are rocking Mamesh with Grenadier, and Grenadiers shoot down, they target Panthers right off the bat. So that's really changed, and like I said, Vixia is better for that all around. Yeah, Born, man, I can't even open up. I'm pretty sure they're like, I'll tell you what, Born is They're a great group, and they're killers. I'm like purposely not opening right now while I talk to you guys so I don't get too distracted. But yeah, you want a good attacker. You want to get an attack where I'd like to say on the competitive, like once you get to Legends and higher, you want to have an attacker that you can hit 2 bases with before you get hit once. And here, I'll try to do that right now. Let's see. And usually you want to at least make sure there's a couple open castles around before you just, and there is. So we'll do this. So you want to make sure, like me, like I'll go right here, right here, right there. And we'll do like a timestamp. I'm sure as soon as I open, someone will start burning me, so. And plus Vixia, she's so all around that even if I go in, like I really try to, it's a paladin, we'll be fine. I try not to look. I check every now and then. If it's the first time I'm hitting you, I'll definitely check what kind of Titan they have there and just kind of scout it out a little bit just to make sure like I'm not going into like, oh man, that dropped fast. Just to make sure that I'm not going in there blind. So like that one was 18 seconds and I get 10K. So for me, I'll hit 3 or 4 of those at 15 seconds a pop and net 20K to meet my, so let's just check to see if I'm burning real quick. No, not yet. I'm lucky then. So, and that's another thing I'll give for advice. There's really no point to check your battle log, especially when you're in a big war, because just never check. Just keep attack. All you got to do is attack. It gets hectic. Same with Rangers. Rangers won't shoot at pikes. Rangers will only shoot at the other Titan. How long do you think you'll be playing this game? To be honest, I have no idea, man. I feel like I play for the peeps. I play for my teammates. And, once they stop playing, maybe I'll stop playing. But I enjoy the community more than I do the game itself. It's a great game though. Yeah, I mean, it's a good strategy. Looking at your battle log just takes away from rating. So this one took me a little bit longer just because it's a little larger map and things are more spread out. K-Vic, thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. I've had a couple. Trying to make sure. Top 5 Titans in game. Top 5 Titans in game. To me, are we just talking in general, or are we talking, dang it, Iceman, or are we talking overall? Defense, attack, or overall? Yeah, I think the sub button works now. I think I maybe needed to just post something or just put something out there. Hey, thank you for subscribing, K-Vic. I really appreciate it. What do we got here? We got a Siegfried. We'll send some over there. Send some over there. That's maybe my biggest thing with the game right now is I'd like to see. I know it's hard with Troop IA, but I would like to see maybe different priority. Like, look at these archers right here. These archers are legit just, instead of shooting them, they're just kind of walking into them. And I feel like a lot of troops are just, there's so much potential with archers and grenadier, and it's... Zalan, that is, you know what? That's exactly right. That is exactly right. All right, going back. I'm getting too sidetracked. My top 5 Titans in-game would definitely have to be... number 1 is Mamesh at the moment. I want to say number 2 is Urkon, just because you don't see many of them. I think I've maybe run into 2... Oh, man, am I getting hit? Yeah, I'm getting hit. You run into maybe 2 or 3 of them, and they're usually all good, and I usually have a pretty hard time with it. Here we go. This is what I was talking about. This guy has, an 8 million defense with Mamesh, and you see that, and you should think, you know what? These Gren are going to tear me up. But Sadly, they're not. It's got to be pikemen, though. If you take anything else but pikemen, cats will get destroyed by this. And we're just going to keep Vixie in the back. So I would say Mamesh, Urkon, Skolnar somewhere in there. I really want to... I think Goliaths are the troop I have the most trouble with. Just because I think, such high armor and mixed with health and resist is just, it's a giant pain. It's a giant pain. And to hit a good Skolnar base, you almost have to have a Titan sculpted around that base to already hit it. And then I would say, so Urkon, Skolnar, Mamesh, and then Atalis and Lodega, I guess, just because they just seem to be everyone's go-to attackers. Hopefully, let me see if iCoins work. Oh, I'm gonna be a noob right now. I don't even know what iCoins is. I'm a noob. What's cooking? What up? That's Drum, right? Andrew Vok, Drum, iGems. What do you guys type? I see people type that. I'm not sure what that is. Did he leave me a green? Got myself a green. Hey, Drum. You get excited about greens, you get a green on Legends is the best feeling to me. I've just because everyone on Legends is so good. Anyone that usually stays on the server is just, they're so good, and people usually know what their limits are for attacking. I just got back. I think I was on Champs or something, and I was getting left a bunch of green on Champs, and it just didn't feel the same. There's like a sense of accomplishment when you get a nice green on Legends. Next level streaming. I gotta get on that. I gotta get on that. Hopefully, the other guys want to get in. The other LoG guys want to get in on this too, and hopefully, if it starts going well and you guys want to see more, we'll get a better setup. We'll get a better setup for you guys to watch, and we'll progress from there. Right now, I'm just using some basic programming off my iPad. No computer, no nothing. I was noticing off my Mac when I did a test stream that I was getting pixelation issues, and it just didn't work out well. And then I saw Anthrax do his stream last night using man, why am I drawing a blank? What I'm using right now, Omelet, and it looked great. Like, the stream looked great. I mean, tell me what you guys think. This is I'm going 720 off Omelet. I think it's the highest quality, and then I'm going, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm going for, oh man, I'm gonna die. I'm going for the option on YouTube where it's the least amount of time difference between live stream and what you guys see. Have I met any dot player in real life? Yeah, a couple actually. My roommate is the one I started playing the game with, and we were the original leaders of Motown Philly. He's not home right now, but I'm sure he'd love to be here and say hi to you guys too. But I do know him, and I feel like I'm drawing a blank. I've run into, believe it or not, a lot of my team is from this area. I'm from the Washington, D.C. area. I'm from the Washington, D.C. area, and I guess it's a big area for Dot, because I'm not going to say names because I don't know if they're comfortable with you guys knowing where they live, but there's a few big name dot players that live around here, and I'll leave it at that. And dot players that don't play for LoG, that play for other teams that are constantly global and things of that nature. They live in the area. I keep forgetting to bring poison spells. East Coast all day. Yeah, I'm a Biggie Smalls guy. Biggie Smalls kind of guy. Biggie Smalls kind of guy. That's what I mean, man. Range don't shoot. These are shooting because my Titan's just way too far back here. And that's what I mean about being Max Castle, man. Max Castle makes you lazy. It does, because the troops do all the work. I want to see some balance. If these Gren were shooting at my pikes right now because they were the, closest threat, then different situation, I'd be paying a lot more attention, but sometimes I feel like I just press raid and my pikemen just go at it. Like, this dude just changes his defense. So it looks like he was attacking me with an Natalis, and now I'm guessing he's attacking me with Mamesh? He must be attacking me with Mamesh right now. Always sunny and die, baby. Yup. Golden, man. Thanks so much. I appreciate you stopping by. Ranger troops are completely broken. What about this new Odin, man? Is anyone ready for that? Any of you guys keep lightning resist? I actually kept a few. I was planning for Doomsday. Doomsday of Dot. Oh man, that's the other tip I had for you guys. Which you guys probably already know. I always try to keep these troops full. I only have a few buildings not maxed out yet, and a few spells that aren't maxed out yet, but I try to keep these full at all times. There are times of the season where we'll be either in a really close race or behind, where I've even had to pay gems to hurry up and get more troops and get more spells, because sometimes it's that bad. NTG. You guys are getting tagged. Log wants payback. Oh, that's my boy Fury. Fury, if you're listening, man, go ahead, take some lands. Don't need them. I do not need them. Oh, there's Zalon. What you rocking, Zalon? Oh, you got ice. Congrats on this last event, by the way, guys. You guys did great. I was keeping up with you guys' progress. Triple lightning resist Runa. Hey Zoku, thanks, man. I hope to get better at it. Let's see, what am I going into here? Triple lightning resist Runa. Oh man, I'm gonna get torn up. I didn't check. My counter to Grenadier is always pikemen. My counter to pikemen. Oh, I'm in trouble. Alright, I'm going to pay attention a little bit right here. My counter to pikemen are always pikemen or panthers. My counter to panthers is always pikemen. And I'm sure, everyone already knows that. I'm going to pay attention here because this seems like it's going to be a difficult castle. He's got 90% ice resist, which is the cap of the meta, people are telling me. I don't know what you guys think about that. I remember... Oh, get out of there. Matt from Natural Motion did a video about it, saying that, 90 is the highest you can get. Oh boy, you know what? We're doing all right. Just gonna mosey on through these now. But I think it's the big discussion I always see is, what's more important? Should I go with armor? Should I go with resist? It's a serious balance between two. Like you saw, this guy had 90% armor, but I think he had maybe 50 or 90% resist to ice and like maybe 40% armor, and you know they still got mowed down through. You have to keep it balanced, I think. Can we see your Talus skills and relics? From testing 90 to 100 blocks the same amount. Yeah, sure, I'll show you. Talus. Rangers. Oh, Surgeon. Yeah, he sucks though, man. If I'm gonna have a Toland, it's gotta be all archer skills. And I got archer armor for my X skill, which really isn't. This is the very first. I don't run a Talus, so I don't have any skills on him. This was the very first one I got. I got double crit and I got the AP on this one. Oh, you want to see Vixia? Yeah, sure. The skills I run on Vixia are triple crit, ice resist, and poison resist. And then I'm just running a low orb. I'm gonna check your channel for a Dream Toland. I don't know why it's telling me to hide that. Yeah, I got Toland from an epic pull. I've got the orb just to kind of even out poison. I've got the shield for ice, and then I've just got a bunch of AP damage relics. I was lucky to get this, man. I had to max out. I've spent probably thousands of 1-star relics trying to max out these avalanches to get one that was not for Titan, and I was lucky to get one a few months back. Oh wow, we got 14 people. I feel so legit. You guys are great. Thank you everyone that's here for showing up. Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, it's the very first skill, and I was late to that party. I was super late to that party. You do 3 relics and the second relic will flash. I was super late to that party. I was probably one of the last people to know about that, and I maxed out a lot of Titan ones before I even got to it. What are your thoughts on 3-star Rangers? 3-star Rangers, if you are going to have land defenses, are the best land defenses. Are the absolute best land defenses. Oh man, see you in 93. If that's the case, you're so lucky, man. I have the worst luck with all of that stuff. I have the absolute worst luck with all of that stuff. And I used to go super hard in the oh Dawn, you're open. I used to go super hard on the Titan Temple, and once most of my Titans, 90% of my Titans are all from events. You know, every now and then I'll get really lucky and I'll pull something from the temple with epic tokens or things like that. I remember sorry. All right, we're all good here. The last, it was like the wealth event. I got super lucky. 2 of my epic tokens from there ended up being 4 stars. But usually all the best 4-star Titans come from events. Kuba is definitely no slouch on the land. You are right about that. I do keep Kamathi on land sometimes. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oops, I'm gonna die. No? Am I good? I'm good. Oh no. And it looks like he's got the Divine Relic on there too. 19 epic tokens saved up. Jeez. What are your guys' thoughts on the 60,000 Titan pull? I want to try it because I feel like it's great, but I would only do it if there was a Titan event in the hall. Terrible? Terrible. I mean, if you're doing it like, let's say, like right now I wouldn't do it because you'd end up with like a Freya or one of the pig titans. I would do it like, let's say they were running like Ladego or Mamesh in the temple. Maybe I would do one, because usually how it goes is I'll dump like $30-$40 in the temple to try and get a 4-star, and then I'll give up, and then I'll come back a couple days later and try it again. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's much cheaper. It's much cheaper to pull 15 Titans. You're right. Yeah. I agree with you guys. Oh my God, I'm having so much fun. That's another thing. A lot of people ask what LoG does differently. Anything that we do, you guys usually see, because most teams are on the other end of that. I was talking to Bo the other day, and I was talking to him about wanting to stream, and I was just like, hey man, like, I want to do it, but I don't know if I want to do it because I don't want to show off our tactics, man. Like, I don't want to show that. And Bo goes, what, waking up early and shaving everybody? And I go, yeah, I guess so. He goes, dude, that's no secret. He goes, everyone knows that already. And I think I had that aha moment where I was just like, that really is the only thing we do. We just shave people. So I guess it's okay for me to stream. And so we just went ahead and did it. Bad guy says no on 60K pull. I mean, it's expensive. It's definitely expensive. Any opinions on the PE Phoenix merging? Not really. I mean, I hope we see them. I saw the other Legend server has, what is it? Phoenix War PE 1 and Phoenix War PE 2, and they look strong. I mean, Phoenix War and Phoenix Warriors was a great team already. Like, they always kept top 3, and same with PE. Hopefully it'll be a good fight. Right now it's day 1 and we just broke 20 million lead. Our guys are killing it. I'm slacking. I usually try to stay first page, but it's okay. I'll catch up later. We've got a pretty big lead out on 2nd and 3rd place, but let's see how they're doing globally. Yeah, I mean, they're doing great globally too. They actually have both of their teams are globally rated. Look, Born, both teams are globally rated as well. So many new teams, so many merging teams. I'm seeing Unruled and looks like Watch. $0.40 minutes. And $0.28 minutes. 40 minutes. What you talking about, JJ? How do I actually... Oh, wow. Jeez, it's been an hour already. 40 mil. Yeah. 40 mil. It's pretty sick. Some of our guys... I mean, me, luckily, I've had a lot of time off. I just started a brand new job. And it's my first really big job where I'm gonna, if you guys don't already know, I'm a dark magic. I'm a chef in real life. So I just got my first big exec job. So I'm gonna start doing a lot more creating of my own dishes, and that's really cool for me. But I took a vacation. I was in Cali for a few weeks, and I went to Disneyland for the first time, which was really cool. And I just came back, and I came back maybe 4 or 5 days ago, like right when I did the interview with Bowen's Lawn. Turned cold again, making chili. Any tips from the chef? Half beef, half elk. That sounds delicious. No tips from the chef. Big chunks of garlic, lot of onions, I gotta remember to turn these notifications off. Super tasty. If you guys want to go check out some food, I guess you guys could have my Instagram. It's chef_mad. And go check out some good looking food there. Let's see. What else is going on? Oh, I got free land. But I think that's really all I got for you guys today. We're going on about 1 hour and 9 minutes. I'm proud of that. Have people in LoG ever defected to enemy alliances in the same server? Believe it or not, all the time. You'd think people would want to stay, but sometimes people just leave. We have had LoG defect to other alliances. One of here, I'll give you a little background story. Popeye, who is a leader for Quantum Web now, was one of our very first. He was like one of the first big players in LoG. Like for the longest time, he was just killing it every week in LoG. And then he took a break from game for a little while and did his own thing. Now he's over at Quantum and he's still killing it. No big deal. But yeah, I am going to say bye to you guys. Go for another hour. I don't know about another hour. Maybe if you go live, I'll hop on Discord with you. But I don't know if I have enough content. I'll have to think of something for next time. But 1 hour for first stream, I like it. I want to thank you guys for all showing up. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And if you have, any ideas for me or things you want to see, like, I'd love to hear some feedback from you guys. Hit me up on Band. Hit me up online. Just say, hey, chef, we'd love to see this. And, most of if it involves me, I'll do it, no problem. If it involves something, with the team and the other guys, I'll check with them because, I do want to have their consent for that just because, it involves other people. But let me know. We want to do this for real, and we want to bring you guys some good stuff. Yeah, you guys are awesome. Thanks so much. I'm going to end it here. You guys are great. Y'all have a great one, and thanks for stopping by.